Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something every IT person needs to know, IP addresses. We're going to break down IPv4, IPv6, private versus public IP address, and how NAT keeps everything running smoothly. So stay tuned. Let's start with IPv4, the classic one you see everywhere. It looks like this. It has 4 numbers separated by dots, and each number is called an octet. Why octet? Because IPv4 is a 32-bit address, and each octet is 8 bits. An oct means 8. Now, how many IPv4 addresses exist? Well, 32 bits mean 2 to the power of 32, which equals 4.3 billion addresses. Sounds like a lot, right? But here's the problem, that there are almost 8 billion people in the world, and almost everyone is online. So how can 4.3 billion addresses be enough? That's where IPv6 comes in. IPv6 is the next generation IP address. It's 128 bits long, which gives us 2 to the power of 128 addresses. That's 340 undecillion IP addresses. Basically enough for everyone. But here's the thing, most devices still rely on IPv4. So almost every device uses both IPv4 and IPv6 together. Alright, now back to our question. How do we actually make IPv4 work for billions of users? IPv4 is divided into private and public addresses. Private IPs are for your devices inside your network, like your laptop, phone, printer, and etc. Public IP addresses, on the other hand, are assigned to routers and servers that face the internet. For example, your computer might have a private IP like 192.168.1.3, but your router can have 2. One private IP for your LAN and one public IP for the internet. This is where NAT, or Network Address Translation, comes in. Let's say your computer wants to talk to Google. Your source IP is 192.168.1.3 and your destination IP is 142.251.45.14. When the request hits your router, it replaces your private IP with the public IP before sending it out. Why? Because private IPs are reused everywhere. You and your neighbor might both have the same IP address, but you cannot have the same public IP. Imagine 2 people named Muhammad Ali in the same neighborhood. If they send mail, do they only put their names? Of course not. They include their home address, or it will get mixed. They will not know which Muhammad Ali sent this mail. The same goes for IPs. Your private IP is your name inside your home, and your public IP is like your mailing address. Without it, internet traffic would get totally confused. There are 3 private IPv4 ranges. One starts from 10.0.0.0 up to 10.255.255.255, and the other ones starts from 172.16.0.0 up to 172.31.255.255 and 192.168.0.0 and up to 192.168.255.255. Together, they give us around 17 million private IP addresses. The rest are either public or reserved. That was about going a little bit deeper into IP addresses. Stay tuned as more IP address videos will come out. Thank you and see you in the next one.